We're watching a developing situation right now. The ACLU says that dozens of immigrants have been notified they are being deported under the Alien Enemies Act, that 1798 law the Trump administration has invoked. It appears those immigrants, some of them, were loaded onto a bus at a detention center in Texas about an hour ago. We watched the motorcade traveling on a Texas highway for a little over an hour. It now appears to have arrived at its destination. We should say we don't know what this facility is, but the reason we're watching this with bated breath is that the understanding of a lot of advocates for some of those folks, the assumption is that they may be loaded onto a plane to be flown out of the country. In fact, in just the last hour, there was an emergency hearing in federal court. It was called by federal judge James Boberg, with the attorneys for the Trump administration, the DOJ, and ACLU representing some of the people who have received notifications of imminent expulsion under the Alien Enemies Act. Now, Boasberg is the judge, you remember, who had ordered the federal government to turn the planes around during the first deportation flights in March and was ignored, with a sort of taunting series of posts by El Salvador President Bukele and Marco Rubio. The ACLU is basically attempting to get an emergency injunction to stop these imminent deportations, because we've all seen how difficult it is to extricate anyone from the facility in El Salvador once they get there. That said, according to reporting from inside the courtroom and the hearing, Boasberg may not be in a position to stop